Welcome in, West Tigers fans, to another episode of the West Tigers Life podcast on West Tigers TV. I'm your host, Josh Barnett. Thank you for joining us on another Wednesday night. Shouts to everyone coming in on our YouTube and Facebook streams, and thank you to everyone listening back on the audio as well. Please give us a like and a subscribe on the YouTube channel. We really want to hit that 4K by the end of the season. That's the aim now. We're in the 600s or something along those lines. Give us a follow on Instagram. Actually, TikTok's back. I made a TikTok. TikTok got shut down.
Very millennial.
Copyright or something. I'm not a big TikTok person, but if you want to see the exact same stuff that goes on our Instagram, but on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. It's all at West Tigers Life on Instagram, the Talk and Facebook, and then West Tigers Life on X. Sorry, West Tigers TV. Did I say West Tigers TV? West Tigers Life then. West Tigers TV on those three. West Tigers Life on X. Very confusing. If you want to hear me bitching and moaning during the game, as that's happening as well. And a big thank you to the Summerhill Hotel as well. As always, we'll be there. How many weeks to go?
3, is it?
3, I think. Whenever we play the Dragon.
Sunday, June 28th.
More home games, and then an away game will be there. There it is. Against the Knights, sorry. The Knights is the next away game. It's June 28th. Book a table for that Sunday afternoon. Call them on 9798 3264. Yeah, book a table. Or if you're not going to the game on Sunday, it's sold out. So maybe head over to the Summerhill Hotel. You go to Summerhill Hotel and then head to the game as well. Love you, everyone at the Summerhill Hotel as well. All right. I'll save Shane. Coming off the bench.
Save Shane, everyone.
Coming.
Save Shane.
Coming literally off the table from behind the camera to on the camera, off the bench. Jay, welcome. You've been on the show, obviously off mic, but you've been on our watch-alongs and stuff before. But welcome to in front of the camera, looking. What can I say? Almost put 2 words together. Then looking
very powerful and attractive man he is.
Ladies, calm down.
I've got my beard. I've got my Gary outfit ready to go.
One beard per show. That's the policy. So
you're jealous, Gaz? I know he's in the chat.
Gary was meant to be on tonight. He's still unwell, so get well soon. Gaz, he was on claws. He drugged himself up and got through claws, but he's still not feeling well. So I hope you get well soon. Gary, and Rob is on a date with his wife. Happy birthday to Mrs. Bashara as well. Hoff, how's your week been despite the shellacking on Sunday?
I'm good. Like everyone, very, very, very disappointed. But we move on. The sun rose the following morning. So, it's not all doom and gloom. These things happen. We all think or thought that those days were behind us. But again, I think, not a lot of people are giving enough credit to Penrith and how they performed. They would have belted any side on the weekend. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. Sold out Leichhardt. Can't wait.
In terms of across the other podcasts, and do check out even the Closeout podcast was very good.
Very good
this week as well, despite talking about an absolute shit show of a game. Very good both Sunday and Tuesday, the previous show. Yesterday, shouts to West Tigers faithful as well. Monday show and Friday incoming, and Hear Her Raw tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed to West Tigers TV on the audio or YouTube platforms, do so because you get 6 shows per week, and we're just that one little show in the middle. If you enjoy this one, you'll really enjoy those. But I think amongst all of our shows and all of our hosts, maybe the girls aside, I think we might be the least down in the dumps after that game. I think we're
exactly. What are we going to do?
We're moving on.
Sit in a corner and cry.
Wednesday. We're moving on.
Move on.
Yeah, let's not dwell on. We'll talk a little bit about the game. We won't dwell on it too much.
This is going to be a very uplifting show, everyone.
Yep.
We're going to do our best anyway.
First, let's give a shout out to this wonderful office that we are in right now at iChoice. So if you need a home loan, or a car loan or a loan of some sort, Jason and the team can sort you out at iChoice. 97430000. They're on the corner of, where are we? Liverpool Road and something else.
Liverpool Road.
It's on Liverpool Road. Easy. Park out the front. Come in, get a good deal, or give them a call. iChoice.com.au as well. They're a great team and get you the best brokers in all of the land. So shouts to Jason. Thank you for having us again. iChoice. Right, on to the news. Happy Coruscant. Man, when we got flogged on Sunday. Oh, you're happy.
I'm happy you got picked.
Happy and you know it.
Clap your hands.
Sunday night, I was away up in the Hunter, had a few sherbets with the family. News came through of the team list, or the rumoured team list from the Daily Telegraph. Looked 1 to 13. Yes, they didn't pick him. Yes, how good, how good. And then my eyes go beyond 13 and see that he's named in the top 17, and we lose him. Look, I've said it before the last Origin. My emotional attachment to the Tigers is, I love Origin, but my emotional attachment is far superior for the West Tigers, and losing Api Coruscant because what's his name broke his arm, and Api getting called in.
Yeah.
It'll be even more annoying. I hope he does get some minutes.
He will. 100% he will.
In the game, doesn't just sit out our game and not play at all. I'm happy for him and happy he gets 50 grand or something. But it's good to have good to have a Tigers player in the game.
And he deserves. If there's one player in the NRL that deserves a spot at Origin, that's Api. He hasn't put a foot wrong in years.
And the comments, so many comments under our posts about it saying, "Oh, how do you lose 68-0 and still get picked for Origin?" Oh. Because it's not based on one game.
Because the season isn't 80 minutes long. That's why.
It's such a dumb comment. Like you can't just pick someone. Laurie would have had him picked before that game.
He would have been in game one had he not been suspended.
Yeah. But
fact. So
congrats to Api.
Exactly. I hope he doesn't kill it. Actually.
Well, you're a Queensland fan.
Torn. I'm torn.
You're Natalie and Brillo.
I hope he goes all right.
Yeah, I hope he carves up. I hope he doesn't. I hope
he doesn't get injured. Yeah. How's that?
Actually, I won't mind if he doesn't get any minutes because he'll definitely back up against the Dolphins.
What about you, Jay? What are your thoughts on Api?
Oh, it's deserved at this point. He should have been picked game one, and this is a validation for all of the backers of the club who are trying to dispel that notion that if you come to the Tigers, that means your rep deal ends. So it's the sort of little win that we need to celebrate at these times, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good on him.
Oh, Gary's in the chat. Yeah, good on you, Gaz. Good to see you in there. Shouts to Emmanuel, who renewed his membership. Long-time fan of the show.
Speaking of Emmanuel, give up on the New South Wales Hoff thing. It's never happening, mate.
Is he trying to?
He's trying to make me wear something else now. I don't know what he's saying, but yeah, I won't be wearing anything blue.
Where's your onesie from last week or your hoodie?
Too hot. I would have passed.
Yeah, it is hot. It's quite
very warm.
Nice, balmy day today, isn't it?
Yeah,
beautiful weather in Sydney. Hopefully a nice balmy afternoon on Sunday at Leichhardt as well. Elsewhere in the news, we don't have Israel Folau asked the West, apparently spoke to Benji. Gary Watson tells us that from what he's heard that, it
was put to bed early we didn't.
But he did have the conversation is correct. He did reach out, apparently. Apparently we've said no. So,
common sense prevails.
I know, and most people, I know Roberto was pretty keen, and despite kind of defending that he's 37. But look, if he had a training trial, his lunatic opinions and whatever
that aside, it's what you do on the field counts.
People have done worse, and we're trying to sign someone who's possibly released from jail in October. That aside, give him a training trial. He is 37, but it's very different playing Japanese rugby than it is playing NRL or even for the Wallabies or whatever. His body, I would say, and he's like a freak athlete. We're talking one of the greatest athletes.
Is he still playing now?
Playing
Japanese rugby,
Rugby, so
okay.
37 years old as well. So that's a big one, though.
Now I'm 38. My back hurts, but Israel Folau is unbelievable. One of the best athletes we've ever seen. We forget that because he left the game so prematurely, and he probably would be as Rob puts it, probably as good as any of our outside backs. Maybe not.
I just think it holds back to the Tavanas of the world.
True,
and they don't deserve it.
For a band-aid for the rest of the season because of our injuries and stuff, maybe. But
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's a moot point at this point.
Yeah,
because
it didn't happen.
It's
not
just interesting territory because this is the sort of thing that, happened to the Roosters with Sonny Bill Williams or
Yeah,
happened
the
to the
half
Panthers
season.
with Tavita Pangai Jr., This
Sonny
does.
won a comp, didn't he?
Uh,
Came back for half a year and won a comp.
made finals, but no comp in that time. That was after the year after their 2 in a row. But Tavita Pangai did, though, to be fair. So
That's right.
decent strike rate.
That's right. They loaned him to the Panthers.
Emmanuel's on fire in the chat. He reckons your mate's going to the Dogs.
Okay, let's not go. That's on the run sheet,
Oh,
Emmanuel.
sorry.
Save the best for last. You write the run sheet and then you
sorry,
bloody go
I just saw
go
it.
on ahead.
I just saw it.
I didn't want the erection to last the whole news segment. Got to ease into it.
Oh,
Got to have the foreplay
Sorry.
first. Is Blore next on our?
why not? Let's bring him in.
Now we're talking talent. Screw Izzy. Come home, Shawn. It's time. If you
Had
love
your fun.
If you love something, you set it free, and it will return if need be. I even wore my.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In solidarity, manifesting
I was
it's
trying to
going to
find
happen.
If there wasn't so much paper and cardboard around us, I would have lit a candle just to kind of let the. I'm not a religious or spiritual person, but if I can get Shawn home,
We need someone to replace Safer.
I mean, in all seriousness, he would slot into it.
He would.
He's starting for the.
Yeah, he'd be on the
Usually,
bench.
if someone starts for the Storm, they can make the top 17 for the Tigers.
Before his injury, he was going really well for the Storm.
Yeah. It'll be the
So-
tricky one, though, because apparently St. George, they are losing Luciano Leilua as well. So he's got a starting spot with them if he wants them, whereas with us, he'd have to compete with KPP and Samuela. So is he going to come back to us to be a bench forward? Are we going to move Samuela to the middle? There's a lot of rubber to meet the road there. But you got to think he will want to come back. He didn't want to leave.
Matthew said, "Can we get Matthew Wilson on the Facebook comments? Can we get Shawn before June 30? That would be handy before Samuela gets back. But I doubt Melbourne would. They're not pulling the pin.
No.
Just yet. What are they? 4 points behind us.
About 2 or 3 wins.
They could go on the run and
Yep.
make the final. So I doubt they'd shed players. Maybe unless they just think we don't have it this year. Maybe they will let him go to get a bit of cap space or something. But yeah, Blue Shamrock says Blore should not have been released from West. His last year was one of our few shining lights and attack. We kept safe half. No, you know who we traded him for? And I warned everyone when it happened. You said, no, we should trade him for Justin Olam. We all know not to speak ill of a man who had to retire because of injury, but I told you so. We should never have let him go. Talented player that we let go.
We done? Keep going.
One last bit. Back to more in all seriousness, the Dragons. He wants to come back to Sydney, and the Dragons technically are based in Wollongong.
They are.
And I know, shouts to Kev, his dad, who's a bit unwell. He wants to be close to his dad. I doubt that he'd want, you can commute to Wollongong for training every day. And I know Bo Ryan used to do it the other way around. But I think he'd more. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Where was he living when he was in Sydney?
His family is still out west, Penrith sort of way.
He was a Penrith junior as well originally,
His dad's from Rudy Hill, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Rudy Hill boy.
Shout out to the Rudy Hillians.
Yeah. But his dad's a Roosters fan. Funny.
Okay.
Yeah. His family are still out west of Sydney, but yeah.
Okay.
So
well, who knows?
Yeah.
We'll know soon enough.
So fingers crossed.
I'd have him. Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a good player.
He has a go.
After losing 68-0, beggars can't be choosers. Really, can they? Right, what's next on the news? Tom, I have looked for the Kleenex. I'm not sure where Jason keeps the tissues in here. I did look before he went on air. I couldn't find any. But good segue. Kane Evans. Shouts to Kane Evans. I know some people say, look, I'll let you go first and I'll tell you why you're wrong. Hoff, why you don't think this is that big a deal?
No, it's a big deal. Anyone that comes out is a big deal, especially if it's been playing on your mind.
Well,
like
not anyone,
says,
but someone who
says it is. But yeah, in that
hot.
circle of in rugby league, it'd be a lot different. It'd be a lot harder than someone that isn't playing sports or from a different part of the world. So hats off to him, and if it makes him and gives him a happier life, more power to him. And it was tough for him to do. They weren't crocodile tears; they were real tears, and it was quite moving. And it was a great interview, and I very rarely give credit to Channel 9, but yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it, but in terms of the story and people just seeing the comments online of people saying, "Oh, why is this a big deal?" The reason it's a big deal is because it shouldn't be a big deal.
Exactly.
And the fact is, he's the first guy since Ian Roberts to come out. And statistically, how many professional rugby league players have there been since Ian Roberts? There'd be thousands, literally thousands. Statistically, there has to have been some guys, and there just isn't an environment at the moment. And everyone will go back to the Manly jersey debacle where fucking Josh Holloway and his mates got offended by a few colours on a jersey.
There are player managers out there as well saying that they have managed gay clients in the NRL who just haven't felt comfortable coming out.
Yeah.
And it's all about the environment. And then when you see people wondering, the Manly lunatics had a right to oppose blah, blah, whatever. The fact is, if you imagine if one of those Manly players if Kane Evans was at that Manly club then and he sees these players that not only are they not comfortable with homosexuals, they're not comfortable with wearing something on their jersey that even remotely recognises. Of course, and
that's what they hid behind.
They hide,
whether it's
and people do hide their homophobia behind religion. But the fact is, that's not an excuse because years ago, we had the plebiscite for gay marriage, and I think it was nearly 70% of Australians voted yes to gay marriage. 60% of Australians are religious. Yeah. So
including Kane Evans as well.
What do you mean?
Including Kane Evans as well. He's religious as well. So
yeah, he himself is. There are Christians that are also, have faith as well. So is it really an excuse? Or are you just kind of using it?
Yeah.
Using it to hype it. So good on him.
Good on him.
I actually used to play against the convicts. You know how the convicts reached out the rugby team? I used to play against them back in the day. But yeah, congratulations to Kane Evans. There's my little soapbox.
Yep,
but
good on you.
Yeah, to anyone, there's still a long way to go. Fingers crossed it opens the floodgate and does.
It won't, but fingers crossed it does. No one deserves to live.
Mate, I mean, he waited till after maybe post-career, you'll get a couple more.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we will. Because Ian Roberts was during his career, wasn't it?
No, I think it was. I could be wrong, but I think it was at the end as well.
Was it after he retired? Was it?
After, maybe his last club, I think, maybe.
Oh, was he?
Maybe.
But it was common knowledge.
Was it?
When he was at Manly, there was a running joke.
Didn't Gary Jack said something to him?
Yeah, Jack said something to him.
And he pummeled him. Yeah.
So, it was common knowledge amongst his teammates, definitely. And then I suppose the rumour spread, but he never come out until after.
Very gutsy, the early 90s to do that.
One of the hardest players ever, Ian Roberts.
Yeah.
And he's still such a picture of health as well. Like I saw him at a barbecue a few months ago, and dude, the guy is absolutely ripped. He looks like he could play right now.
Mate,
exactly.
If we didn't have kids, we'd be pretty ripped as well. But, But Ian Roberts, shouts to Ian Roberts to come out when back then, and like you said to me off air, it's 2026. It should, and it is 2026. And
it shouldn't be a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing, but when it comes in rugby league, it is, unfortunately. And it shouldn't be, but
and
it shouldn't
AFL
be
and probably most high level sports.
Yeah, I mean, in female sports, it's not a big deal.
It's not.
Yeah,
no.
They're openly
they are
all fine with the women. So it's just the men that get caught up. Yeah, have an issue with it for whatever reason. All right. Back to the West Tigers, Leichhardt Oval on Sunday.
Sold out, but I think I read yesterday there's going to be a last release of tickets, so just keep an eye out on Ticket Tech and all the socials for that because you don't want to miss it. The last one in 18 months.
And Shane will be there. So
I'll be there, and just a segue. Steve Stratton from Claws Out extended an invitation out to Brent Reid some weeks ago when Brent had a shot at Leichhardt Oval saying it should be pretty much not used in rugby league facilities, etc. Blah blah blah. And to his credit, he's accepted Steve's invitation. So Steve will be hosting Brent Reid on Sunday. I'll be documenting it out there, filming it for Claws Out.
Look at you, Mr. Media.
Oh, I'm a good behind a camera and in front of one.
Just don't put your finger in front of the video like you did for one of our post-game
I didn't do that.
videos.
That's a lie. So, yeah, if you see us, come and give Brent some Leichhardt love. I'm sure he'd love it.
Absolutely. I'm sure West Tigers fans will be very accommodating to.
You never know. He's still backing us to make the 8, even after this.
Is he?
Yeah.
So, he might be slowly winning us over.
The thing is, this will be a good story if we win. If we lose to the Titans on Sunday, the story becomes. I think it'll.
Let's not talk about.
I think the result of the game will kind of sway the emotion of the story. So
let's see how magical this mythical Leichhardt Oval is, eh? Drink responsibly, but let's just hope the hill is 4 times over the legal limit.
Yeah, it's a Sunday arvo, so will people be as? Although the Thursday night game, it was cooking. So
yeah, it'll be a carnival atmosphere. The last one
should be good. It's can't wait. It's
gonna be massive.
I know you're taking the piss, and we do. It's the only ground that we have a winning record at. So Campbelltown, we need to next year. That's our real test to get people. They should do memberships for Campbelltown next year because we're going to have more games there. Make general admission Campbelltown, make it $15 a game for a membership.
You know what they should have done this weekend at Leichhardt? Put in a
temporary
bike track.
Grandstand.
Temporary bike track, Liverpool Oval style. There's another 5,000 people.
A bike track.
I don't know where they'd put it.
Yeah.
Around the fence. Let the kids sit on that.
The bike track makes it worse, though.
No, it'll just fit another 5,000 people in.
Wouldn't it make sense? Would it probably be cheaper and make more sense to bring in a scaffold grandstand?
No, because that'll take up room where everyone would have stood.
But where are you going to put a bike track on a rectangle?
Well, it doesn't have to be. It can just be a rectangle cement track.
Could you imagine cycling if it was a 90-degree turn? It's like NASCAR turns.
Hey, we can do it at Lidcombe Oval. They've got the bike track around there for cup games.
Because it's an oval.
Feel like home.
Lilyfield rectangle wouldn't fit. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, it was a joke.
I didn't realize the other day. I actually did look up because we were having a fun discussion about it in our group chat. The Lidcombe Oval got 23,000 people or something.
Parramatta 1978 grand record.
Nuts.
I still
Crazy.
to this day don't understand how they got that many people.
Were you there?
No.
There's so much space. Though,
Where do
that's the
people
thing.
park? How did people park? I guess it was just less shit around.
You
Wasn't
less
it?
shit around. Yeah, it's heaps of parking.
Was the pool? Were the pools?
The pool was there. Pool would have been there.
YMCA there.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
It's near the station, and if there weren't fences up around all that parkland, and you could drive and bring your car.
Yeah.
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 Depends
But
how much of
interesting
the
to see
development happened.
what it was like back in the day. Yeah, it's very hard.
A lot of those old grounds, Leichhardt Oval's grand record. What's that?
We had 23 in
Yeah.
2005. So yeah.
I think that might have been south. I think
you see 17,000 people there in a sold out Canberra game. Where did they fit the other 5,000 for that grand record?
On the
Unbelievable.
roofs. Yeah, everyone was standing in school. I was on the hill for that game.
But I looked across and you couldn't have fit another person in that hill.
Yeah.
17,000.
Were the chairs, the seats full?
They were. Not right at the start. People were still making their way
the
in.
blue chairs always seem to be the
But by
last
half
one.
time, I couldn't see a spare seat. So I don't know where they got the other
Well, fingers crossed.
5,000.
Sunday it has to, surely. So
Oh, for sure.
actually, the end of season concert happening at Leichhardt Oval. That's happening. Darcy Burns putting on.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show reached out, so might be doing something
Oh, cool.
regarding that. So stay tuned, as they say. All right, let's go to some press conference of Benji and Appy. So obviously Benji came out swinging in this one, as he should have. So let's have a listen to what Benji had to say.
Do you have to flush it, or
You can't flush it. The important thing for us is that,
you have to, first of all, take accountability for your performance. Then you have to acknowledge what went wrong and learn from it. If you flush it, then you're saying that what happened today, we're prepared to just put under the rug and accept it's okay. It's not. No, we're not going to do that. We'll do our review tomorrow properly and make sure that we learn what it was and talk about honest conversations around why we went there today. So, but turning up's a non-negotiable, is from my point of view.
Hoff, do you think it was a matter of them not turning up? Like that first...
Yeah.
The start actually, I mean, the first... Not what, 90 seconds?
Yeah.
We looked all right.
We defended 3 sets. You know, so I got a bit excited, I got to say, because I'm thinking, we're on here. How wrong was I?
And it was deja vu. It was very similar to the Storm game where this fucking fourth tackle, and I know Steve had a good rant about this on Claws Out.
Yeah.
Fourth tackle, first set on our line, and we defended it. And hope if we had kept the ball and got like the fatigue was made worse by dropping the ball and giving them the ball, and it just snowballed.
We were blowing after 10 minutes, and who can blame him?
I
just put it so far on the back foot.
Yeah, I don't know if it was effort. I was just Benji says it. We'll go to the next clip of Benji, but it's hard to say effort in 68-0. I think it was just a lack of talent as much as anything.
I think it's a mix of many things.
Yeah.
You know, talent, skill from Penrith, confidence from us as the game went on.
I think they were just shook as much as anything.
Yeah.
But let's go to the next one.
Obviously, it feels like a washing machine out there, and it was off the back of our own errors, and we put ourselves in that position. That's why it's so frustrating when you see.
Yep, but again, that's learnings as a coach that I need to take on board too, and probably. No, I don't, to be honest, but you can't just do nothing about it. I guess the 4 games that were lost by B+, they hurt and dent your confidence. And when you get in that position again, it's like a snowball effect, and it actually creates a bit of mental dramas for you. So you got to find a way to get out of it.
All of Pole is obviously Appy through a bit of a shocking pass. He kind of caught it and then dropped it again.
Yeah. Yeah, he had it.
It kind of looked like he caught it and then had a bit of a look, Pole. Like it just, from a non-athlete perspective, it looked like something, if you threw me a pass, 100 of those passes, I reckon I could catch 100 of them.
Yeah.
But when you got the Penrith Panthers in your face, it's very different. I think
they don't make
I think just mentally the fact that they were playing against the Penrith Panthers might have got into their head.
Yep.
And that's what Taruva throwing the silly pass as well. Like we're only 16-0 down with that shit pass. And I think they were just the fact that it was the Panthers, if we had been playing someone, the Bulldogs, and we're down 16-0, I wonder if they had have gone into dumb, desperate mode, because they're probably thinking, oh shit, it's the Penrith Panthers. We don't do something soon, they're going to.
Again, it was many things, but it was, talent on the field that let us down. Penrith just make you pay like no other side. And that's what I think everyone's forgetting. They're constantly, they're thinking more about how many tries we let in. They're not understanding who scored those tries. Penrith would have smashed anyone on that day.
Yeah.
You know, it's you can't go past 6-8. It was disgusting, and we should have done better. I'm not defending the guys, but any other side, no way is it 68-0. Rachel
of Hear Her Raw fame says, no excuse for 68-0. We've had too many big defeats. But Benji pulled our best players with like 20 minutes. I know there's no excuse for 68-0, but the reason, like Benji pulled our best players off with 20 minutes to go. He obviously shut the gate, and we were just left with just tired, inexperienced, low quality players, and Penrith were just kept the foot on the gas.
The whole game.
Nathan Cleary was taking the piss. Like he was just in his bag trying things, and they got the perfect bounce to all for that try, and it's just a snowballed. I know 68-0, and in the PVL ball era, a 68-0 was kind of like a 40, 48, 50-0.
It is.
Like they scored a few. I think it was the last 10 minutes they scored 5. Like it's 68 sounds bad, but I think people are reading too much into 68-0 and not the fact that it was just Penrith was just clinical, ran away with it.
They had the game. That was the best game of the year, Penrith. And we had our worst.
Maybe. Just everything that went wrong could go wrong. And
And
Nathan Cleary also kicked every. Did he miss a goal? No, he hit the post, I think, on one at the end.
I think he missed 2. Yeah,
2 was it? So he kicked every goal. So they were going up in 6s rather than 4. Like it's just
our edges were shot. They were scoring at will every time they threw it wide. And as each try was scored, those kids lost more and more confidence. They were second guessing, and then that's what set Penrith alight. And Penrith did what Penrith does. They'll win the comp this year again. Penrith,
maybe. You never know. Cleary might get injured or whatever.
Do we smell a revenge game, mate? We're definitely going to play them at least once more this year.
Round 27.
We can't get up for last round.
So
we won't be playing that.
We'll be playing against some Aries, basically. They'll pull all their best players.
If there's ever a time to, try and bully a weaker opposition, in theory, of course.
That is true, yeah. If we beat them round 27 and go, all our players were out. Well, our players were out this
exactly.
Doreen says she sat through the whole fucking 80 minutes of that absolute shit.
Good stuff, Doreen.
So did I. I missed Doreen's message. She wanted to come on for a rant after the game, but I was away for that game, so she was raring to go.
Ready to go.
But
we
we'll be there
we just
on
got to
Sunday,
support
Doreen.
the team, though. Everyone's entitled to be pissed off, but some of the comments I've read the past couple of days are just embarrassing, especially about Jerome Luai. And I've had my shot at him as well this year, but what did people expect him to do on Sunday? Now, our forwards were absolutely monstered. He had nowhere to go. He was playing catch-up football from the 20th minute. What's a man to do?
He threw a ball. It was comedically threw a ball. Who did he throw it to? Was it Liam Martin? And then Martin passed it like.
So he was damned if he.
A half can't do much unless he's forward.
Forwards are going forward.
Yeah. Any player like Andrew Johns could have been in our team.
I don't understand how anyone can say he's checked out since. Like you check out if you're out of the 8 or you're not going to make the semis and you've got 3 games to play before you move clubs. He's got a whole full season.
Yeah.
How can anyone think he's checked out? It's a big.
Someone posted the score. A mate texted it to me. Is the for and against since he announced it. But as I think Rob said this on Clause.
Just a coincidence.
He got it literally as he did the signing. We lost all of our best players, and we lost Appy to suspension. We literally correlation isn't always causation. Like it's not Jerome's fault that we're playing shit. We lost all our best players.
Some of the media are jumping on that as well.
Yeah,
giving it to Jerome Luai.
Yeah, it's saying the Luai hate is not warranted in my.
No way. No way. He was good against Canterbury. So how do you explain that then if he's checked out?
Yeah, that's the thing that's shitting me too. Yes, it was 68-0 and an embarrassing day as a West Tigers fan. But everyone's opinion on this team was different the week before. And then we lose to a full-strength rested Penrith team and everyone's losing their shit.
None of us expected 68-0, but
it
is what it is.
It's never as good as we think it is. It's never as bad as we think it is either.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle.
You just never know what's around the corner. We're liable to come out and smash Gold Coast by 50. You don't know.
If we come out and beat the Titans and win 2 games in 3 weeks, surely we'd be we're 7-6. This week's the week.
This week's because it's if the crowd can't get us home, which I think they will, then I give up.
100%. We got one more clip, Shay.
It's embarrassing. That's the first thing. And I don't usually apologise to our fans and members, but that performance was just unacceptable in terms of what we expect and the way we want to perform. And I'm actually surprised they stuck around as long as they did today, because it was clear to me from the start we weren't there. And we're going to take accountability for that, me, and figure out why that happened and make sure that doesn't happen again next week.
I'll throw in David Watson says, Too many excuses for the Tigers from these guys saying so many guys out last week. Penrith beat the Wars week prior without their top 3 players. Well,
But look at the difference
we're missing
in depth.
Firstly, we're missing more than our top 3 players. We're missing like our top 5 players. Although Appy did come.
Our top five best players,
five of our top
arguably.
7. But also, no one thought all this year that the West Tigers are the Penrith Panthers. None of us are saying that we are the Penrith Panthers. If we come 8th this year, it'll feel like winning a grand final. We're not aiming to be the Penrith Panthers this year. We're not going to win a grand final, whatever. We just want to sneak into that top 8, get the monkey off our back, and then hopefully grow from there. No one, I don't know why the expectations out there that we're going to be a top 4 team, blah, 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 blah. We just wanted the bar this year is to get into the top 8. We're not the Panthers. We don't have the depth, the system. People are bagging out Benji Marshall. No, Benji Marshall's not Ivan Cleary yet. He's still learning as well. We're not expecting to be the Penrith Panthers standard. We beat the Warriors, who are coming second. We beat them in New Zealand this year when we're full strength. And yet we lose to the team that's lost 1 game all year, and everyone's losing their mind. Too many excuses. The injuries are an excuse. We have no depth. We all know that. We said that literally in our previews coming into this year that the team has the top 7 team is pretty good, really good, as we proven as we went 5-1.
Yeah.
And we knew the benches, if we got key injuries, that we'd struggle, and we've got literally lost. Samuela was the best back rower in the comp arguably this year. Taylor May has been amazing.
Alex Twal
for us. Alex Twal, the season of his life, and gets injured. Api Coruscant's going to miss 4 games because of suspension and Origin.
Like, they're not excuses; they're facts.
Dream Buller, our best attacking player, our fullback. We had Heath Mason at fullback. Like, they're legitimate excuses when you lose literally the top, when you've got no depth and you cut the top of the cake off.
Yep.
And we're just the stale shit at the bottom.
Look what happened to South last year. You know, it's similar to us.
Luai was out against the Warriors.
They were a semi-final side South last year. They got belted by injuries. Look where they finished. It's the same thing.
But say this West Tigers life said fire up. That was you, Jay. Typing in the comments. Luai didn't play against the Warriors, but yeah, Jock Madden could come in and do a job because he had Adam Dewey and he had Callum May, he had Jareen Buller. Like, these guys, we can have 1 or 2 of these guys coming in and they'll still do a job. The fact is, we've lost literally, we've had our team ripped apart. Our back 5 hasn't been the same all year. We had to keep chopping and changing. Mac has had injuries. Like, it's the whole team is basically.
And Appy's bullshit suspension.
Yeah.
So
that suspension.
That killed us. That suspension.
I'm more mad about the hip drop. That hip drop suspension. That ruined our season, not Jerome Luai. I don't even know what the clip said, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. All right. What do we got? We got a bit of good news this week. So how do I pronounce it, Jay? Can you help me out? How do I pronounce his name?
Josesi Lanyon.
Josesi Lanyon.
That's right.
Josesi. I got a lisp, but it's a bit hard.
Oh, mate, you and me both, mate. They're having a joke on us with these names.
Josesi Lanyon.
Need Kenny Calendar to stay it.
We'd be soaked.
He's going to debut. I think it's a fact. The fact that his family are all sharing it on social media. They've been informed apparently that he's going to debut. So
he may start. Who knows?
Yeah, tell us about him.
He got Player of the Year last year in Jersey Flegg, so he's ticking all the right boxes. He's a 9 and a 13, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's a 9 and a 13. Again, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So
he's 22, isn't he?
He's
not young.
Oh, is he 22?
Yeah. I think he's. Can you check that for me, Jay? I think he's actually.
I thought he was a kid.
No, I think he's been around for a little bit. I could be wrong.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
He did come a bit of a bolt from the blue, though. No one was just expecting him.
No, he's been playing flag, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We had more
flag.
crossed.
That's why I think. Yeah, he's younger than that. I don't know how old he is though, but good on him, and I hope he kills it. You know, Benji must see something. You know, it's not like he's just plucked him for no reason. And Benji's, gets more right than wrong. So, wow, congratulations to him, and I hope he absolutely brains him.
Gaz in the comments saying, "Need to stop pretending Benji has achieved anything." No, he hasn't achieved anything. That's the point, Gaz. But he's got nothing. If you gave Gordon Ramsay fucking stale tomatoes, he's not going to make a good soup, is he? Like, what's he supposed to do?
Unbelievable.
I'm fired up.
You are.
I am fired up.
Probably most fired up all year.
I'm ready to go to Leichhardt.
I like this, Josh.
Yeah, ready to go to Leichhardt now. Run through a wall. Put me in bench. I'll fucking.
We did have another disappointment in our injuries. Royce Hunt.
Yeah.
Heck.
Can't take a trick. Seriously.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Jordan, who went out on Monday for a photo
the
shoot.
elite members.
An elite member.
Got their photos, yeah.
Photo shoot with the players, and he ran into Roycey, not literally, but he said and asked him how the pick was, and Royce just said no. So I think he may be gone for the year, unfortunately, which is a shame because he's been one of our shining lights off the bench. He always gets a crowd.
Leichhardt.
Yeah.
Man, that last game at like the Canberra, I know fucking Dean Ritchie, the wanker, was saying it's calm or whatever because of the fans chanting "fuck Canberra."
Please.
But that night, man, we were on top of the world that night.
It was the greatest.
We three in a row.
Yep.
Royce Hunt gets the try, and then Appy gets suspended. We lose all. Like, it's just
we haven't had many shining moments, in 15 years. So give us that one.
Yeah.
Bulldog.
All right, comments of the week. Oh, they last week's, Jay. I didn't
Rants.
have a chance because Gary's unwell. He didn't get back to me with his comment of the week. But bring up the poll there, Jay. So the winners the nominees this week, Rolo, as chosen by Roberto. He says, I never expected to beat Penrith. However, I did expect the team to compete. I follow the NRL and Tigers because I want to feel something. Today, I felt embarrassed, mad, sad, disrespected, and numb. The West Tigers are like an addiction. They are no good for me, but I can't help myself. I'll be back supporting the team again next game. So maybe I bring it on myself. Go Tigers. Good on you. Brendan says, is it too early to say Alex Twal is Tiger of the Year?
Well, he's up there.
I mean, did he play against Manly? No, he didn't play against Manly either. He's 12.
Our record score line wise is really bad when he's not playing as well. May just be correlation, but still he's
correlation or causation. Who knows? I think there's definitely something to it. And Paul Wills said 13-11, 7-3, 4 and wing out. Take that out of Penrith for perspective, but poorly coached New South Wales Cup backup players. Only positive is Benji now knows what contracts to terminate.
And I think if there's one positive in all this is that it's really shone a light on our depth, and we need to fix it.
I think we knew with the roster, all the young kids coming through.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually thought our depth had improved quite a bit this year.
We have that gap between your roster's going to be full of young kids coming through before they start to get paid, a bit of young talent coming through. Like we had 05. We had Benji, who was 20 years old, and we had your LaFrankies and your Robbies and your blah, blah, blah. And then you fed it with Pat Richards, Scott Prince, these experienced Hodjo.
Yeah.
You got to have that balance of young
storm.
kids. And with these young kids coming through are all just that little bit off, like not quite ready yet. So it's that little gap of generation that we're missing at the moment. And I think we're talking about people we're going to buy. Once you Haywoods and Tarpel Moores, I think we didn't add that to the news. Actually, he got picked for the Blues under 19s. So he's coming. Like, there's talent on the way. So hopefully, the gap between them being ready, it helps because you got to fill that roster with your cheapy kids. Breakout seasons. So
I can just see what's going to happen in 5 years. We're going to have all these kids come through at once, and we're going to have so much depth that we're going to have to release most of these good or a big chunk of these good kids.
Yeah, maybe.
It's I can see that happening a mile off.
Well, that's 2029 problem. All right, so want if you're watching the live chat, do 1 for Rolo, 2 for Brendan, 3 for Paul Wills. The winner at the end of the show will win the $25 Summerhill voucher, hotel voucher. So come along when we play the Dragons on the nights, and you have $25 to spend at the bar or the restaurant. Get a snitty or something or a burger. Come along and enjoy the game with us. All right, what's next on the agenda? Player ratings. All right. Ooh.
This should be good.
It looks like my year 12 exam papers. A lot of fail marks. Dream Buller got 5.19, and he was the highest.
I think
harsh. I think Dream Buller.
He was very good.
He was creamy as he just. What is he supposed? I get it.
I gave him a 7. So
that's high for you too, because you never give.
Yeah, I know, but he was very, very good. He didn't put a foot wrong.
Appy got 5, and then even Terrell May 4.6, Kaipis Paul 4.4, Benji 4.3, Charlie Murray down the back other end. There are what? So it's under 3. So in the 2s, Skelton, Safar, Hunt, Afoa, Luai, Gaia, Madden, and Murray. So an average overall of 3.45. Jay, any of those numbers harsh, do you think, or not harsh enough?
You have to pay the 68-point thrashing tax on these ones, I think. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't get a whole bunch, any ones in the ones. But yeah. I think Safar was maybe busy. I'm not sure if it was quality, but he was definitely busy and having a crack. You'd think maybe they'll get you a 3. Macassini held up he was bashed around a lot, but he held up and kept coming back from contact. I was a little bit more heightened. I've been on the bandwagon of wanting to give Macassini a rest, but he's been holding up and slowly adjusting to the contact.
It'd be good having him on the wing this week.
Yeah. And I have heard mixed reviews about Taruva as well. But this is probably Taruva's worst game for us, which is a really high standard for him.
Hoff, any of those?
No, look, I think everyone just marked low because, apart from Buller, no one else really shone.
I've got to explain for anyone who hasn't listened to the show before. So after each game, I send out on our socials a form to fill in. You can rate each player out of 10, and you leave a rant in there as well. So thank you to everyone who's submitted theirs this week. It's funny how we get thrashed. We actually had heaps of entries this week. So thank you to everyone that did submit this week. And keep an eye out on Sunday evening for the next one.
Doreen wanted to give them all 0.
Do I not have 0?
Please.
Oh,
they weren't that bad.
Oh, yeah. Does it have a 0? I can't remember if I put a 0. It must be 1.
I think 1, yeah. Oh, too funny. Yeah, but is that all we have to say about?
Yeah, let's flush it. Need like a toilet flush noise.
Yep. Actually, no, we've got the good, bad, uglies. That'll
probably... Oh, okay.
Okay.
No good, bad, ugly yet.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Can we find a good? What's the good?
I said Penrith, and again, I just think not everyone's giving them the credit they probably deserve. They were phenomenal on the weekend. They were faultless practically. Cleary was Cleary. That banana kick, my God, you just shake your head. He's just got that ball on a string. I've never seen, it's been so long, maybe ever, that I've seen a halfback run as much as him. And the way he dies, especially when he's like 5 meters out and he'll go himself, and the way he gets low to score those tries, it's just smart. And I hate him.
Just calm down, Cleary.
He's such a good player. He'll go down as probably the best ever.
You reckon?
And I hate saying it because I love Wally, but he'll probably eclipse him.
Well, Andrew Johns was better anyway. But Jay, something good you can find this week?
I don't want to give us too much of a rap, but I have to give it to the fans because the fans at the ground, they really stayed till the end. Benji commented on it. I was
speaking to Doreens out there.
Yeah. I was speaking to a security guard who was absolutely shocked in all their days giving security to NRL games. I'd never seen a thrash team stay this long till the end.
Oh.
There was a massive car jam to get out and a swarm of people. So, pat yourself on the back, fans. You back your team no matter how bad it's going.
And unlike the Bulldogs, it's like bashing people and being obnoxious either. So shouts, good ones. Good one, Joe. So who said it in the chat? Benji's presser was there good. That was a good one. I'm going to steal that.
He rarely has a bad presser, Benji.
Yeah, he was really good.
Just says what it is, how it is.
All right, the bad. Can you pick just one bad thing from a bad Sunday?
Our defence. 15 line breaks to 1 says it all. We were just non-existent. It was your bad, Joe.
The attack.
I'll take that. I'll claim that. I had a whole rant planned, but I don't think it can beat that.
I don't know. I don't know if it can be the attack because Penrith again are so good in.
You got one line break.
Yeah. It's and again, hats off to Penrith.
And ugly.
Our for and against. I've been banging on about it for the whole season of how important it's going to be.
That's the worst thing about 68.
And I think now we've got to concede that for us to make the 8, which I still think we're a massive chance. We're just going to have to make it on points and not, be one of those 3 teams that are on 8 and the for and against will give it to one of those sides to the semis.
It'd be good if we can get a draw against the Dolphins.
Why can't we have a win?
Well, a win's better, but if it ends up being a draw, then for and against doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Unless we're competing with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're not going to win every game, but if one game ends up being, not that a draw happens very often.
I think it might be in Cup or maybe Flag where we have a draw, and that's, the one thing that's pretty much locking us into either just contending in Cup's case or pretty much guaranteed finals for Flag up in second.
Good old-fashioned draw. Bring them back.
Bring it back.
Golden Point's shit.
Hate Golden Point.
New Zealand Tiger says, thoughts on Blore, back to the Tigers rumor. Rewind about 40 minutes, New Zealand Tiger.
Josh wants him bad, 100%. Bring him back.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. Teamlist. All right, now we can flush that game.
Gone forever.
Took us
move on.
52 minutes of the show, but so the team this week, Dream Buller is at fullback. Obviously, Skelton and is that right? Skelton? No, Skelton's not in.
No,
is this team list right?
Yeah.
No, the graphic's wrong. Don't know why I got Skelton there. Taruva and Makasini are on the wings. Taylor May and Stafford Toa in the centres. Jock Madden, Jerome Luai in the halves. The forward pack, Latu has moved to hooker. Obviously, Api Korosawa is on Origin duty. Polo and May front row again. Suka is moved into the back row for... Who was in the back row last week? Who's he replacing there? Who was that back row last week?
Would have been Maverick who started, I think.
Maverick. It was Maverick Gaia. That's why I didn't remember. Sione Fainu comes back returns to the team as well, and he's playing in the 13 jumper on the interchange. Tristan Hope, Alex Seyfarth, Bunty Fowl, Patrick Herbert, Maverick Gaia, Charlie Murray, and then outside in the reserves, Luke Lully, Josie Lanyon, and Javon Andrews as well. So, but Lanyon in that 21 jumper is highly likely to sneak in. I would say over Tristan Hope. I would think the fact that he's a 9/13. So, so keen to see him play.
Blown away. Amazing. I thought he was still a week or 2 away, but let's just hope he gets through the game. I'd hate to see him go off, especially early. Let's hope the football gods are on your side.
They need to be. They've fucking been not present the last 6 weeks.
Nah, they've gone walkabout. Fucking come back.
Makasini and Taruva back on the wings is a good thing. Talon obviously helps that. Toa back in as well. Hopefully Stafford can find some form. He hasn't. It's probably...
If there's one game Stafford needs to find form, it's this one, please.
He is up against AJ Brimson. But
he's I'm not sure if he's
capable.
He's a fill-in centre. He's a good player, Brimson.
Yeah.
He's a good player, but Jojo Fafita's a massive loss for him. You saw him in Origin. He tore New South Wales apart. And Big Tino up front. I think they're losing more than we are with losing Appy. And I know Appy's with Tino and Jojo Fafita.
Fafita got picked too, did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, the Titans team, they look beatable. Like, I think Sione's underrated in for us in that 13 spot as well. Like, we're bringing in genuine first graders back. Sukar, hopefully he usually does a job for us on the edge there, so he's a good in as well. Latu at 9, I mean, yeah. He hasn't really lit the world on fire unless he's played in the halves.
Keanu Kenny and Buller, that's a great matchup. Both exciting fullbacks, both in form. I don't think Keanu Kenny's that great under a high ball. I've seen a couple of Titans games this year, and I think we should be bombing to him and challenging these bombs. That's
where we miss Adam. Miss Adam. Adam's boot.
Yep.
Putting up some spirals and that sort of thing. Enough of this end over end shit. Put some, especially as a bit of wind on Sunday.
No, and that's why I was critical about Jerome. A lot of his kicks are very, just end over end. Very easy to catch. But I think that's a danger. Keanu Kenny under a high ball. Definitely. It's good to see Taruva back in his spot that he should be in, winger. And Terrell May will be Terrell May.
Yeah.
We're a massive. How many points, Jay, is Leichhardt Oval worth to us this weekend, you reckon?
50. 68.
68.
It's worth a positive penalty count. I'll give you that.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I'm telling you watch this, White Raymond's refereeing.
He's usually all right for us.
I just get this very strong feeling that we're going to get a big rub.
Can we get a 6 again in our first set? Could we run the ball up and get the arm way for us on the 4 tackle? That'd be a freaking miracle. Wouldn't it?
Not the first. No, we're not talking about penalty game.
Well, it happened against us. It keeps happening against us.
We get 6 agains on the first tackle. And teams against us get 6 agains on the 4th.
Come on, Wyatt.
How's that fair?
Wyatt Earp.
Bring back penalties. Piss off this 6 again.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it.
I don't know why they brought it in the inside the 40 like it.
It's an interesting one because it would have been last week where the trend started to get reversed and we had some really close score lines. Before then it was looking like, the average winning margin, which used to be if you get to, 19 points or 20 points, you're going to win at least 50% of your games. It dropped down to like you're winning 30% of your games with just 19 points. So points don't mean as much as what they used to anymore.
No.
Gary on YouTube says, let's cut the unforced errors. That's the thing too. Hold the ball.
Yeah.
Nothing silly. Control possession. Let's not do fucking 80% of the tackling.
Yep. It'll be a dry track.
Yeah, plenty of points. Plenty of points in this one, probably. It took us was it a field goal or a penalty goal? The Titans. I always get it mixed up with the Sharks last year. Was it a field goal?
Field goal.
Adam, that was all right. It was a sloppy field goal from Adam Dewey.
And the Titans have a very good record against us at Leichhardt. I think 4-3.
They actually have a pretty good record against us in general.
We won the last 2 at Leichhardt, but before then it was a happy hunting ground for them.
Yeah, but look, nothing. Records mean nothing when you're out on the field.
Yep, exactly.
All right, we'll be out at Leichhardt.
Yep.
Catch us out there. Might try and do the post-gamers. For those who like to do the post-game, you can go on the field on Sunday after the game. So I might try doing some post-game videos on the field. So come on the field and keep an eye out for
Big J.
For Big J. With the shining light. He's like God.
Just go to the light.
Go to the light. and the big red beard on the field.
Trivia time.
Trivia. All right. So this is for Shane, because you can see the answer. You've seen the answers, haven't you? Okay. All right.
Great.
Visual one. Apologies to anyone watching in audio only, because it's a black and white photo on the screen. What year was this grand final? Tough when it's black and white. It's an old
I don't
one.
even know who the sides are.
If anyone knows in the comments.
I think one is Souths, but I'm not sure about that jersey on
gonna
the
say-
tackling
Do you know
player.
the answer, Jay?
I do, but yeah, I don't know the teams.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when it's in black and white. It's an old game.
And who was it? You said?
Or what year?
Or what year?
What year?
Well, it wasn't 1963 because it was dry. So, 1968.
Bring up the answer when you can. Jay. I actually can't remember. It's the Magpies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
There you go.
1952.
How good is that?
A very, very. Let me zoom in.
I've been telling Porkies. I used to have the old stats, but I never.
I got that jersey.
So I actually used so the picture here, I used AI to colorize it. So the old Maggie's 1952 jersey. We did have a retro West Tigers version of that too.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, that would have
Oh,
been
so
against
52
me.
wasn't their last grand final win. Was
Yeah, 52 was our last win. We should have won in 78. We got fucked over by Greg Harley.
Okay.
And 1963, we should have won, but Darcy Lawler bet on St. George prior to the game.
A few comments
Jack
saying
Gibson saw him.
69 wasn't Balmain's. The 69 grand final was.
I'm struggling to see.
And who did we beat in this grand final, Shane?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. It was South, I think.
Was it South?
Yeah.
There you go. And we would.
Do you know
Well-
any of those names? Oh, you can't see it on your screen there. Fitzgerald, Dixon.
The Magpies would have been wearing the V on the screen right now here, the chevron.
Well, hold on. How's
Interesting.
that picture? Anyway,
That's one for the
I don't know,
jersey.
that's what Googled when I Googled 1952.
I reckon that's wrong. I don't reckon that's not West at all.
That might be one for the jersey nerds to see, because I've been repeating the stat that I thought Magpies had never won a grand final wearing the traditional
Did
V.
you see
only
the
with
stripe
bars.
across the?
Yeah,
Anyway, let's move
I
on.
blame Google on my Googling.
that'll be one for Retro Rugby League to look at.
Yeah.
I was just trying to take the piss out of the Magpies. It's been so long since their last premiership. All right. From the last game between the Western Suburbs Magpies and the Gold Coast Chargers, name the 6 players taking part in that game who ended up playing for the West Tigers. The last time Maggies v Chargers. Hage was the Titans Chargers jersey, by the way.
Oh, mate.
Magic round.
That's the one
So
that
good.
neutral fans are going to
Bring
want to
it
buy.
Yeah.
Bring it
Yeah.
back. Who's
What,
Chargers?
6 players
6 players, yep. Well, 6 players in that game that ended up playing
for West Tigers?
the West Tigers. I'll give you the year. It was 98, the last year of the Chargers.
One
Let
for the
us know in the
diehards as
comments.
well during the 98-99 years.
So talk us through who you got so far.
I got Scando, Hodjo,
Yeah.
Kevin McGuinness, Cherry Mesher. Did he come across?
He did play for the West Tigers, yeah.
Ken didn't come, did he? He did.
Yeah, both McGinnis.
Okay.
Limited career but with us, but he definitely played at least one
That's
game
one
for
more.
us.
There's one more. I think you've got 5.
George Alice? No.
Did I think no, George Ellis did. He might be one of them as well.
Is there one more?
There is one more. I think one of them is wrong. Bring it up for me, Jay. He played for the Gold Coast Chargers in that game.
Famous tackle. Can you think, Shano? Famous tackle in a grand final?
Oh,
Came to the Tigers the next year.
Left us in 2004.
He got a one last swan song for the West
Famous
Tigers.
family member.
His dad broke his jaw in the grand
Oh,
final.
Sattler.
There you go.
So Ken and Kevin, Hodjo, Mesha, Scando, and Scott Sattler were in that game.
If you ever needed proof that we're not feeding
George Arles.
Shano the answer,
George Arles did play for the Tigers, but
Yeah.
I don't think he was in that game.
probably injury or suspension,
He might have
maybe.
been injured. Hold on.
All right, next one. Name the player. So I put this one on the socials earlier. So you got the Balmain Tigers, the Gold Coast Chargers, South Sydney Rabbitohs, and St George Illawarra. Which player played those 4 teams in that order in their career? People might have already. Lots of people got it on the socials.
I've got no idea.
The big hint is it's got Chargers and St George Illawarra. So that would have made sense. They would have merged in 99, the first year.
Yeah, they made the grand final, yeah.
God, I've got no idea.
Hmm.
No, I'm out.
Anyone in the comments? Yeah, Jason's got it.
Wouldn't have got that in a million years.
Where's Patton?
Well done.
Tigers legend. Remember watching him as a kid, the Tigers.
How good are those old footy cards as well? That would be Sydney Tigers
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah, I think I used to had cards back then. Trying to get my son into footy cards. Him and his mate starting to collect them again. I think they're making a bit of a comeback.
How much is a packet worth these days?
Selling like I bought them at the survey. I think it was like $4 or something.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
$4.
Yeah. All right, another puzzle time. Name the player. So
Prick.
I was hoping that you know. So I wouldn't have got this based on the last picture, but I think you know who that is. Do you know who it is?
Hold on.
It's an audio medium, so you got to talk while you're kind of thinking.
Anthony. Hold on. Who are they on the end?
I was hoping you knew who they were. So a band from the 80s.
Yeah. Relax. Don't do it.
Oh, is that okay? Okay.
So what's the band
Okay.
called?
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Too quick.
Oh, Anthony Lamb Frankie?
Yeah. So the middle picture is a picture of Hollywood, which is LA. So
Oh, okay.
So Anthony Frankie.
Frankie.
Anthony Frankie.
Very good. I'm good at those picture ones.
You're like Burjo's catchphrase back
I
in the
don't
day. All right. Who am I? My time. First person to comment the right answer in the comments gets a $25 voucher to the Summer Hill Hotel. Who am I? Born on 10th of March, 1971. So do the maths. They're 55 years old.
So what up? Start again, sorry.
10th of March,
Yeah.
1971. Grew up in Sydney's western suburbs and went to Grantham High School in Seven Hills. Do you know where that is?
Yep.
It's your
We
hood.
used to play against them. That's
Okay.
cool.
Teenager, known as one of the most naturally gifted footballers in the country and represented Australian schoolboys while still at school, obviously. Well done, ChatGPT. He was thrust into first grade while completing year 12. Teachers helped him arrange extra tutoring so he could study while playing.
I know who it is.
His first season came in top grade. He played in the grand final against the Canberra Raiders in 1989. It was the beginning of a career. Him one of the most exciting attacking players in the 1990s. A brilliant runner with speed, footwork, and uncanny ability to beat defenders. He spent most of his career with the Balmain Tigers and became one of the club's greatest players. In 92, he finishes the competition's equal leading try scorer and earned selection for Australia. He helped the Kangaroos win the Rugby League World Cup. He scored the match-winning try in the 1995 World Cup final victory over England at Wembley. Many observers consider 1996 to be the best of his career, with some rating him as the best player in the world at the time. It was my favourite player in the world at the time and devastated me when he left. I still remember his last game for the Tigers. He also played for South Sydney and the North Queensland Crushers. He also was a caddy on the European and US PGA tours.
Can I answer?
Has anyone in the comments got it? I think surely. It's
We have
pretty
some
easy.
winners.
Yeah.
It is, of course,
Tim
Timmy
Brasher.
Brasher.
Are you sure I thought he went to St. Pat's, Blacktown, Tim Brasher.
I don't know. I suppose look at his Wikipedia.
He might have went to both, but I thought he went to because I remember seeing a story on him. Anyway, how many attempts at Fittler did you want, Emmanuel? You finally got it right.
No, he went to Grantham.
Did he?
Oh, it's called Seven Hills High now.
No,
Is that correct?
I thought he went to St. Pat's.
Mm.
Am I wrong? Anyone know out there
About his school?
Yeah, about
I just
school.
googled it. He went to Grantham.
Google's right.
Or some.
I just remember he went to. I'm sure he went. So I remember seeing a story.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone went Fittler in the comments because Fittler was sort of similar. He's 17-year-old. He was at McCarthy.
Same age, similar age too.
Yeah.
He played.
Very good player, Tim Brasher.
Yeah, I still remember going to Parramatta because Sydney Tigers, the home ground was at Parramatta back then, ironically. And I remember vividly, he was my favourite player. And at halftime, there were two girls that had a big sign that said, "Don't leave Brash." It was his last game. And it was kind of my first lesson in that don't get too attached to players because they end up leaving. And did I learn that lesson?
Hey, Gary.
30 years later.
Gary
No.
Rockcliffe, do you live in Sydney? Hopefully you do, or Central Coast or somewhere. You can come down to the watch along for your voucher, mate.
Gary got it?
Yeah.
Gary?
I'm sure he did.
No, I think we actually got someone from Facebook who got it first.
Gary Rockcliffe.
Come anyway,
had a shot
Gary.
at me. Gary's had a shot at me saying I'm older than Google or something.
If Adam Stanshall from Facebook does not claim the voucher or is too far away from it.
does Google.
We had a
Sorry.
Facebook. We had a
Apologies.
Facebook first. Okay. It's a bit tough when there's two different streams going at once. Who won it? Sorry, Jay?
Adam Stanshall.
Adam Stanshall.
Sorry, Gary.
Hoff will buy you a beer if you come.
I'll buy you a beer if you come. There you go.
Apparently, Brasher had a year at Homebush Boys High as well, according to Nick Hayes on YouTube.
I'm gonna have a look at that in the during the week and see if I was
No, you do that.
if I was wrong. But yeah, I'm sure he went to St. Pat's.
Yeah, we almost had him on the show actually a couple of years ago through friend of the show, Shane Walker. I don't think I've said this in the show. And Lee Hage Metallis shut it down. Told him
Why?
Not to.
Anyway,
He didn't like us, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
They had like an old boys race day.
Yeah, okay. There you go. All right, other grades.
Other grades. The girls are starting this week. The Harvey Norman. So they're playing basically.
They're playing at Lidcombe.
They're playing at Lidcombe.
Yeah, on
exactly the same time the West Tigers are playing at Leichhardt. So
I know.
can we play like
Again,
it doesn't make
not,
sense.
It's
It
not.
doesn't make
It's
sense.
not West. It's the cup at the KOE Cup. It's New South Wales Rugby League.
Yeah.
Set the draws and that.
The Cup team last week lost 30-16. A bit closer. It was 14-10 at halftime at Lidcombe Oval. And they play the Roosters at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So you could watch the Cup and then you got an hour probably to get from Lidcombe to Leichhardt. That's probably possible.
An hour in that traffic,
Get a car spot.
unless you're
Running.
helicoptering in.
Mm.
It's going to be packed at Leichhardt. Get there early. Those that are going, take it all in.
Well,
They're doing a walk,
Well,
aren't
don't
they?
tell everyone to get there early because we want to get there early and beat them there. It's like saying, come to my favorite restaurant.
doing-
No, don't come to my favorite
They're
restaurant.
doing
'cause
a
it'll be
walk,
too
aren't they,
busy.
from the red line? I think they're doing a walk
Are they?
into at 3 o'clock or something.
Okay.
Remembering the good times or whatever it was.
I know look, Leichhardt Oval, we're losing it for a couple of years. It does feel like we're losing it forever. It is only going to be a couple of years, but
yeah,
it's sad, but
it'll be sadder.
I guess
we
if someone
lose.
moves overseas, you have a party for them. They move
Yeah.
overseas for 2 years. So.
Yeah.
Jersey Flegg.
Another close game. We just
They lost 28-22 to the Panthers, and they're also playing the Roosters. They're playing at 11 o'clock on Lidcombe. On Lidcombe.
Yeah.
Lidcombe
on Lidcombe Oval.
Velodrome.
They're playing on Lidcombe Oval.
Good cycling track, apparently. And yeah, the girls are playing at, I think the girls are after, they're after Cup.
Yep.
So the New South Wales Men's Premiership are at 3 o'clock on Lidcombe Oval as well. So you get 3 games.
I'll tell you what, it would be a great game at Lidcombe if it wasn't on Sunday.
Yeah.
If that was on Saturday.
And it's not fair on the girls too, because how many people want to watch the girls?
If that was
they're
on
gonna,
Saturday. Anyway, madness.
All right. God, we're going long. How do we have?
I thought that as well, Gary, about burning the grandstand down at the end of the game, Cumberland Oval style. Remember that?
Well, me and my 5-year-old will be in the stand, so please.
No, afterwards.
Right, okay. Let's not sink as low to the scum Parramatta Eels fans.
It was being demolished anyway, Cumberland. So I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they won the comp, and then they were getting a new stadium, so they burn it to the ground. Still a dumb thing to do.
Yep, it was the 80s.
But you did those things in the 80s, didn't you?
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's just about does it for another week. Oh, tips. Someone complain. I think we had one person at Discord say they wanted us to do our tips.
Oh, we're running a bit late.
Tigers to win on Sunday.
West Tigers by 13 plus. There, I said it.
I'll do quickly on behalf of the podcast. Broncos, Roosters, Sharks, Raiders, Tigers. Let's go.
Sure. 5 out of 5 for Jay there. Why not? Who cares? Just win on Sunday. Please, Tigers. We'll be there. Keep an eye out for us doing the post-game videos and keep an eye out. Oh, shout out to our members as well. I saw Emmanuel became a member as well. And the members on the YouTube will get the full uncut version of the video as a little treat as well by the end. Well, probably maybe Sunday night. See how we go in terms of time. And shout out to Emmanuel, Komiko, Tiger Kids have joined as well. Ben Henshaw. They all became members as well recently. So thank you very much to those people becoming YouTube members. Just $4.95. Support get your special emojis and light up your name in green. Help support the show. We'll try and get more bonus stuff in there the longer that we go along as well. Just help support the show and keep us going and keep the lights on at Mic'd Up Studios. So keep an ear out for on Sunday. Clause out will be after Eddie and Adel doing the coaches report first, because Gary, Rob, and Steve will be racing from Leichhardt to Parramatta to do the Clause Out podcast. So they'll be fresh from Leichhardt to Para doing that game as well. So subscribe, YouTube. YouTube.com/@West Tigers Life. All right. Anything before we say goodnight to Big Dog?
No. Onward and upward, everyone.
Yeah. Let's be positive. Let's be loud, obnoxious.
Yep.
On Sunday, pack that hill, pack the ground, abuse the other team. Let's
bring back the tribalism that's lacking in rugby league.
One last for a couple of years at Leichhardt. We really need
final hurrah.
100%.
Last chance on the 437.
Thank you, Jay.
QVB, everyone.
Thank you, Jay, for the multitasking. He was still perfect, even though he's on the show tonight.
Nah, he's the gun.
He's
the gun.
Unbelievable.
The king.
So I'll hear it. And thank you, Rach. I did give you guys a shout out. Hear her raw tomorrow. Actually, also on our YouTube, Kelly from Hear Her Raw spoke to Portia and Kezi from the NRLW team as well. That's on our YouTube channel as well. So you're getting basically a bonus episode for free this week. Thanks to the girls. All right.
Poll winner. We've got a tie.
Poll winner. Yep. We've got a tie.
Next vote wins. Get in.
Drop a 1 or a 3. Drop a 1 or a 3. Will it be Paul or Rolo? We haven't had a tie yet. Brendan's got no votes. I saw some 2s in the chat. Poor Brendo. Not getting any.
Brando with a double vote, I think. I think we can give that to Paul, I think.
All right, we'll give it. Maybe they can split it. We'll work it out.
Yep.
We'll work it out.
Yep. Registered now. Yep. Paul wins.
Paul. All right, Paul Willis, podcast@westlife.com, and we'll pass on your details.
But if
to
you're not in Sydney or something, then it'll go to Rollo.
Rollo. All right. Good night, everyone. Go West Tigers.
Go the West Tigers.
Well, boys and girls, Big Dog's had another exciting day. Perhaps it's time for Big Dog to say goodnight to all his friends and go to bed. Good night, Big Dog. Good night, girls and boys. Sweet dreams.